on Delmarva, there are certain flavors we love. Fresh local seafood, Old Bay on everything. Smith Island cake, crisp produce from Delmarva Farms, and then you have apple and Scrapple.
You know, pair them together and it's a wrap. And Executive Chef Ryan Cunningham from Abbott's on Broad Creek is here with us today to tell us about a delicious recipe that uses both of them. Chef, what are we making?
We're doing an apple Scrapple English muffin today. Ingredients, basically we have some apple butter here that we made from sweating down some apples in butter, blending it in the blender with a little bit of vanilla paste. We have some bacon fat, lemon juice, salt, scallions, white cheddar, an English muffin, some Haas Scrapple that's made in Dover, and some apples and onions that we already kind of started getting all caramelized.
Okay.
So basically what we're going to do, start first is, we got the Scrapple kind of already seared here.
Okay.
The apples and onions still have to get a little salt and a little bit of lemon juice added to them.
Okay, so you want me to do that? Just a couple little pinches of salt?
That would be great. Let it get warm a little bit before you add the lemon juice in there.
Okay, and there's the eggs. I was wondering where they were.
I'm wondering, apple. So is this something called specific, or is this just apple and onions?
That's just apple and onions cooked down with a little bit of bacon fat.
I'm not from Delmarva, so I don't know if you need that with apple Scrapple.
Well, it just kind of gives it a little bit something, you know, for some substance to your sandwich, other than eating apple.
I'm not complaining about it.
Other than eating egg and Scrapple.
And you're using this recipe to compete in something that's called Hometown Breakfast Battle. What is that?
There's a nationwide competition. 135 chefs across the country were selected to be in this competition, and it was kind of an afterthought after a while. Obviously, we're huge Scrapple fans at Abbott's on Broad Creek. We're all about that Scrapple life. We use it in pretty much everything. Not everything, but a lot of different recipes. So we kind of thought that the Scrapple was fitting for the dish. So we entered this muffin, and as of right now, we sit number 3 in the whole nation.
Wow.
Entire voting.
So what is it? People vote?
People vote daily for the muffin. It all started with a Go Scrapple movement on Facebook, and it's just really blossomed. And we've gotten all the way up to number 3. I couldn't, imagine that would even be possible against some of the major media markets that we're up against.
We're actually going to put a link on how to vote on our website
that would be great.
WBOC.com. Just click on our picture at the top.
You're going to go ahead and crack the egg
there?
This
is a little fancy mold to kind of keep your egg round with the muffin.
Looks like a cookie cutter.
Yeah,
it does.
Pretty much, yeah. A little ring mold. This is a Monterey Farm duck egg raised right in Laurel, Delaware.
All right.
Starting to
doesn't get any fresher than that.
It's a duck egg, yeah. Duck eggs have a nice, bigger yolk, so they're going to fill all those nooks and crannies of that English muffin really nice. You know what I mean?
All right.
I've said nooks and crannies probably 4 million times in the last week. So you got all your stuff in there. Then you're going to hit some scallions in there.
Okay.
You want to drop the egg in there? Just got to be really delicate.
All of these, or
just a little pinch?
Just like a normal egg?
Yeah, dude. Just be careful. It's got a thicker shell.
Okay.
Yeah. No pressure, Sean.
You can crack it right on the edge of the.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I'm nervous.
Just careful. Yeah, don't break your yolk. That's the. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't break it. I didn't break the yolk.
You did break the yolk.
It's not my first time. First time cracking the duck egg.
That was
fancy.
Not a regular egg.
All right, so we're going to wait for that to cook a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of seeped out the bottom there a little bit, but that's no big deal.
Okay.
That's not my fault.
Absolutely.
No,
not at all.
And we're actually going to give you the address, and if you would like it, you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801. You can also go to our website, WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page, or call us at 443-880-9116. All right, how close are we to?
Oh, very
close to being done. Because I'm ready
if you want to spread some of the apple butter on the muffin,
yes,
get it in the nooks and crannies. That's what it's all about. That's what makes English muffins so special. Is all those little caverns of awesomeness that you can fill with good stuff.
Top and bottom?
Yep. No, just the top. Or yeah, you can do top.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. And what can I do?
Okay.
Other than taste it.
How about absolutely. How about just kind of separate that around there?
So you're trying to keep the egg intact there.
Trying to, yeah. It kind of leaked out the side, so it.
But we've already determined that wasn't my fault.
That was not your fault. That was not your fault.
Okay.
It happens sometimes, you know.
All right, so you put the cheese on the Scrapple.
I threw a piece of cheese on the Scrapple, yeah, so it can melt. So if you want to divvy up the little apples and onions on top of there.
I would.
You don't need all of them. Just
I don't want to mess this up. All right,
yeah, just a little base, yeah.
That's
perfect.
good, all right.
Next step, we have the Scrapple.
Okay.
So we're going to fire that on our muffin.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's good.
And then the egg?
Yeah, the egg kind of didn't really work out like we wanted it to, but, you know, worst things have happened. We're still going to go on about our day in a positive manner.
Okay.
We're not going to cry over, you know, messed up eggs.
All right, we gotta try this.
Okay, yeah, we gotta try that. Get that egg on there.
Yeah, so we got a, a little sunny side egg.
I like sunny side.
Yeah, that's the best way. You get all that yolk on there.
All right, am I
we're
gonna
gonna
need
go
a fork, or
kinda
do we
gonna
just
lean
bite
it.
into this thing?
You're gonna need a fork. This is a fork and knife sandwich.
This is a fork and
A little bit
knife
of
thing.
cracked pepper on top
Look
of there.
at that, beautiful.
All right, I'm ready to dig in.
All right, go ahead. I'll
right.
give you the honors.
You're gonna give me
I want to
honors?
break the yolk though. It's for mine.
You gotta make sure you get that apple butter on there.
I
And
know,
break
I'm
the yolk
trying.
to get that, yeah.
We're tearing it apart, is that okay?
That's totally fine. You can eat it however you want, as long as you get all the goodness of Delaware in there. But even back to the battle,
man.
I'm the only chef on Delmarva that is in this competition. So
That
it's,
is
This
awesome.
tastes like Delmarva.
Yes, it does.
It
Well,
does.
good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
you can vote online, and these flavors certainly indicate fall has just about arrived. And with that, the summer pool season ends. That means it's time to think about closing the pool. Up next on Delmarva Live, find out the steps you should take now to ensure a smoother process when it's time to reopen the pool next spring.
Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.